So I've got to going fishing today, and it's not as cool as I thought it might have been going to be. It's a little bit raining, but yeah, it's pretty yuck. But I live a long way from the coast, so maybe by the time I get there, it might be improving, so that'll be nice, or it might be worse, but we'll see. Right, coffee, and then it's in the car. The time I drove through here, Viking Kayaks was still in one piece, and it's like there's the buildings. It's not so close, is it? It's gone. But they've got a few kayaks there. Wow. There we go. At least something's happening. So we've arrived at Wilson's Bay. Someone's been here and gone. I've just taken the straps off. One over here, one there, front one. And I'm just about to take it off. So this is how I have a little mat over the back. I put some, like a towel over this one, and a flag that I have on this when I'm driving down the road. So this is how I load it and unload it. It is pretty heavy. It's a pretty heavy kayak. I do need one other thing. This thing on the ground, just back here, so that it has somewhere to sit when it lands. So I don't want to scratch them any more than you have to. So I'll put this here, and hopefully this will go about normal. It's just a bit of a lift the bow up a little bit and slide it back. Get to about here somewhere. About there. Kind of got to support it. It is not the lightest thing in the world, but it's not too bad. I mean, once it's sitting there, sitting there on its own, get around to the other side where, once obviously sitting it on this side is not going to work, so we want to take it off this side. Grab it up just in front of where the scupper thing is for the. Just trying to. That's it, she's down. Not too much of a drama. The other bits out of there that I forgot to take out last time. So we're almost ready. Oh, it takes me a little while to get ready. Back. So they're an absolutely great kayak. They've got tons and tons of room. I've just put that thing on for, I can either put a camera on there, on a pole. C obviously goes in there, which I hope I've got with me. Drive unit goes in that big space there with that little pole. I've got the transducer cable coming up through here, and it's coiled inside here. I had to cut one little tiny hole, which I put in the side underneath this cover for the battery, for the power going to the fish finder unit. So it's pretty hard to see. It's up in here somewhere. Yeah, such a tiny little hole, and I put it so it was on the vertical surface as opposed to a flat surface. So the chances, and it's got a little grommet on it, so it's not looking that fantastic out there really. It's looks alright just in here, but out past this little point over here, you can see some white caps. So yeah, it doesn't look too bad from here, so we'll see what it's like when we get out there. So we might not be ready for too long. I'm just going to cruise. See what it's like. Hopefully we'll get a drift up along this northern point here. If it doesn't get any worse than this, it'll be okay. It's on the bottom there, but oh look, I'm getting bites and hooked up. Wow, these are crazy lures. They really are. Oh, lost them. That's ridiculous. Like, I've fished mechanical jigging before and you really want to be on top of them. These things just kind of work anywhere. They're a little gan jig. Crazy. See the lure, get some nice action on it. It just looks like there's nothing really big showing up on the sound. Every now and again there is, like that there might not be too bad. I might throw over the top and fish on. Go get a little one. There's a bit more sign down there. This is just a nice little, what's that, 20 centimetres maybe? There you go. There you go. And we're on the bottom. Now I might have just got a little bit there. I'm learning that the sounder is it's really you can, what comes up, as it appears on the screen, that's really the only time it's in your view, and everything else is historical data, and they could do anything. They don't have any fences or anything, obviously. They are fishing, they can swim, they can hold a station, they could still be there. But you are fishing historically. Oh, and fishing on. Here we go, this one's a little bit better, pulling a bit of string. Yeah. I don't have my drag set overly tight. I've discovered that fishing these smaller jigs, too much drag, and you potentially just rip the lure from the fish's mouth. There's an okay little fish. Hopefully get it up the boat. They never in the boat till they're in the boat. Might take you up. That's a nice little fish. Might be a bit wet, but it's coming. About 9 or 10, 8 about 8 to 10 metres. What always does pretty well. I think there might be mussel barge coming back in. There's not many. Not surprisingly, there's not many boats out today. It is pretty, it's pretty crap. I guess this is, like the forecast was for easterly. If this is an easterly, it's a new direction for an easterly. I think they might be southwest, maybe southeast, possibly. Definitely not east, because east is kind of there, and it's Auckland up over there, so Yeah, so that's it. It's a little 40 grammer silver thing with some white line on it. So we'll chuck this down again. You can actually see the fish has gone straight back down. See him on the sounder. Little line. Don't bite him again. Hopefully he's learned a lesson. Type of style works where it's just a crank of the handle, and other days it's, you know, you've got to work it like, oh, there's a bit of fish coming through. Nice. A little bit off the bottom. Just nothing big, but they're fun, and that's for me, really, you know, if I get a feed out of this, it's awesome, but I do enjoy, you know, the strike, I guess, old fly fishing, you know, the trout, it's really the take that gets you going, and I do enjoy the take, and I love releasing fish. I live on my own, so I can only a few. That's another nice one. Really nice ones. It's just fishing through here. Yeah, look at that. Straight down, straight down. Pretty much just at the bottom. This is. Oh, hey, look at you. Look at that guy. It's almost bigger than him. Oh, mate, that's epic. Sorry, little guy, that's going to hurt for a wee while. Come on, here we go. There we go. I think that's a smallest now. Lines out, so I've got to be a little bit careful trying to line this one up. Get a little bit of pressure on this one. Put a little bit of string to start with, and it's just dead weighting me now. know what it is. Might be a snapper. Not really got the... Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, it's, I believe, I can't see anything yet, but it's kind of doing a bit of it. Or is it a... maybe? Net here, so hopefully it'll catch the board. And oh no, he's got him. I might have lost this. Oh look, there it is. Yes, that was lucky. That was really lucky. That was really lucky. Thank you. Look at that. Happy days. That'll be yum. That will be yum. Did everything you could to get away, couldn't you, mate? That's another nice little, that's on the ganjig. I've just changed over to the ganjig. Himself around the rudder, which luckily they've got such a good rudder system on these things. You can lift the rudder out really easy. Probably using the net. Here we go. And these lures. All they were good for were bait. That's a nice trevally. It's a great trevally. We'll go.